Welcome back to Big Mouth and fancy seeing you here. This is breaking news that's just come in right now, so I thought I'd do a video about it. So, Stargirl is a series exclusive to the DC Universe streaming service, and Jeff Johns has cast Henry Thomas as Dr. Midnight. Now, this is awesome because this is Stargirl and Jeff Johns, and I'm really excited about it. But Henry Thomas played Henry. Let me start again. Henry Thomas played Elliot in E.T. I mean, I loved him as a young actor, and Henry's a gent. He's really talented. He's done really well for himself. So let me read you this article. The cast of Stargirl continues to grow. The live-action DC Universe series has cast Henry Thomas, The Haunting of the Hill House, and Gerard's Game as the Golden Age Dr. Midnight. Per a report from Entertainment Weekly, Dr. Midnight, whose alter ego was surgeon Dr. Charles McNider, is a brilliant and forward-thinking medical pioneer and a founding member of the Justice Society of America. He also has a pet owl, a different iteration of the character in the second season of DC's Legends of Tomorrow. We don't really have to talk about that, do we? Played by Keswell and Moore. Thomas will join previously announced Breck Bessinger, School of Rock, and Jedka Washington, Shameless, and Joe McHale, Assassination Nation, and Giancarlo Esposito, Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul. Stargirl will follow the story of Courtney Whitmore, Basinger, who is a smart, athletic, and above all else kind girl. This high school teenager's seemingly perfect life hits a major speed bump when her mother gets married and her new family moves from Los Angeles, California to Blue Valley, Nebraska. Struggling to adapt to a new school, make new friends and deal with new stepfamily, Courtney discovers her stepfather has a secret. He used to be the sidekick to a superhero. Borrowing the long-lost hero's cosmic staff, Courtney becomes the unlikely inspiration for an entirely new generation of superheroes. Character creator Jeff Johns will write and produce the series, which really excites me even more, through his Mad Ghost Productions banner. Wow, it begins then. Alongside Greg Berlanti and Berlanti Productions. Well, I don't want to talk about him because he's involved with Arrowverse. This series is not to be confused with Disney's forthcoming Stargirl, based on the young adult novels from Jerry Speinfeld. Yeah, we won't be getting confused there. Let's see if there's anything else in this article. Basically, no. Yes, so now what I've been doing, I've been Googling this character on my tablet, right? So let's have a look. Let's have a look at this. So, right, Dr. Midnight, also Dr. Midnight is a fictional superhero physician in DC Comics. The figure has been represented in the comics by 3 different individuals: Charles McNider, Beth Chappell, and Pieter Anton Cross. Dr. Midnight was originally created by writer Charles Reinstein, artist Stanley Joseph Ashmere in 1941. The hero, represented first by Charles McNider, appeared for the first time in All American Comics, 25th of April 1941. Like many Golden Age heroic characters, the original Dr. Midnight appeared as a member of the DC's Justice Society of America, which we've already read about. His 2 successors were also represented as members of the group of an offshoot. Dr. Midnight has never appeared as a solo protagonist of a regular title magazine, but the figure has been the subject of an anthology and mini-series. That's how big he was. And all 3 versions of Dr. Midnight have exhibited the same basic features: a cowled costume featuring a crescent moon symbol, keen ability to see in the darkness at the cost of near or total blindness in sunlight, the use of special visors and blackout smoke bombs to gain tactical advantage in combat, a high degree of skill in martial arts, a job as physician serving both normal human beings and meta-human superheroes. Additionally, 2 of the doctors have been accompanied by sidekick owls. As a blind character, Dr. Midnight is widely regarded as the first superhero in comics to exhibit a physical impairment, predating the creation of Daredevil. Yeah, there you go then. DC breaking the mold again. Right. Charles McNider, a surgeon, was called one night to remove a bullet from a witness set to to blinding McNider with the injury causing him to believe his career as a surgeon was over. One evening, as he was recovering, an owl crashed through his window, removing the bandages covering his eyes. McNider discovered that he could still see, but only in the blackout bombs, capable of blocking out all light, becoming a costume crime fighter. He adopted the owl, naming it Hootie, and it became his sidekick. He later joined the Justice Society of America and All-Star Squadron in 1942. McNider enlisted in the Captain volume and issue needed 10 years after his debut. McNider briefly assumed the role of Starman after the GSA disbanded when Ted Knight, the original Starman, suffered a nervous breakdown as a result of his participation in the development of the atomic bomb. McNider suffered a devastating event in 1953 when the girl he loved, Myra Mason, was murdered by the Shadower, a foe who had learned Dr. Midnight's secret identity. Alice King made an appearance in All American Comics 90, October 1947. McNider apparently had no children, but at one point McNider rescued a pregnant woman from an attack in Sogndal, Norway, and delivered her baby, Peter Cross, who later became the third Dr. Midnight. McNider was also one of the GSA members captured and placed in suspended animation by the immortal villain Vandal Savage before being freed by Barry Allen, the Flash. Charles McNider eventually met his end as one of the casualties of Zero Hour when he and fellow GSA member Owlman were aged to death by Extant. He was briefly reanimated as a member of the Black Lantern Corps during the Blackest Night event, only to be destroyed by Mr. Terrific. Charming. As the aging McNider spent less time in action, Beth Chappell, a medical doctor, stepped into the role of Dr. Midnight. Beth Chappell was a native of Arundelburg, South Carolina, and a pastor. Father and mother who sang in the church choir, and 4 brothers. Chappell first appeared when Jade of Infinity Inc. was rushed to her hospital for treatment after encountering Mr. Bones, cyanide. Touched during the one set of the Crisis on Infinite Earths, Beth was blinded by an oxygen explosion, only to be rescued by Owlman to see in the dark. Beth used the formula to similarly treat her blindness, and she and Rick assumed the mantles of their predecessors as Dr. Midnight and Owlman, with her mother crafting superhero costume from a choir robe along with a new Wildcat Chapel. Tyler applied for membership in Infinity Inc., eventually gaining admission. However, the association was short-lived, as Infinity Inc. disbanded shortly thereafter, though Chappell and Tyler began a romantic relationship during their tenure. Well, it's all very interesting, and it goes on and it goes on, and I don't want to bore you, but yes. So basically, we have got this new character, which really excites me, really iconic character in DC Comics, Dr. Midnight, played by Henry Thomas, a.k.a. Elliot, from E.T. So the casting excites me, the character that's going to be in this Stargirl series. And this Stargirl series could be something really, really special, especially with Jeff Johns and his brand new production company involved. Really excited. Are you excited? Comment down below. Let me know what you think. I just want DC Universe to go international as soon as possible.